So for number 15 on the practice test, the question is, Kristen works as both an Uber driver and a Lyft driver part-time. After the expenses such as insurance, taxes, and gas are taken out of her pay, she makes about $20 every hour for Uber and about $18 an hour for Lyft. The total number of hours she works for both companies last week is 20 hours. Last week she also made $385 between both companies. Determine how many hours she worked for both companies. So to list the known and the unknown quantities in the problem, we don't know what hours she worked individually at each job, but we do know that she made $385 total last week and that she worked 20 hours total. We also know that she is paid $18 an hour at Lyft and $20 an hour at Uber. For part B, define two variables that will help you answer the question. The two variables that are going to help us solve the problem are knowing the pay at both jobs per hour individually, which is 18 and 20, and knowing that she worked 20 hours while making $385 total. So to write two equations that relate the quantities given in the problem, T minus L equals U, which is T, total hours worked, which is 20, minus L, which is the hours worked at Lyft, equals U. So 20 minus L equals U. And the other equation that's going to help us solve the problem is 20U plus 18L equals 385. So solve the system using a method of your choice. I chose substitution because I don't know two of the variables in the question. So first I'm going to write out that 20 minus L equals U. And then I'm going to use my other equation that I wrote out, which is 20U plus 18L equals $385. So 20U, we know what U is. The equation, or what U is up here, is 20 minus L equals U. So you're going to go 20 and then times U, which is 20 minus L, plus 18L, so you just plug in the rest of the problem, equals 385. And then you're going to do 20 times 20, which is 400, and then 20 times L, negative L, because this is now done with, so 20 times a negative L is negative 20L, plus 18L equals 385. Now you're going to combine like terms to simplify the problem, so negative 20L plus 18L is going to be negative 2L, and then you're going to drop down your 400 here. So to subtract, or you want to get rid of the 400, so 400 minus 400, and then you're also going to do that on this side, 400. So this cancels out, and then you go over here, and 385 minus 400 is going to be negative 15. 15. So since there's nothing here, it's just going to be the negative 2L equals negative 15. Now you want to get the L alone, so you're going to divide by a negative 2 on both sides. It's a negative. And then divide by negative 2, and it's going to equal L, so you're going to drop your L down. L equals, and then negative 15 divided by negative 2 is a positive 7.5. So now we know our L. So since we know that Lyft is 7.5 hours total, to interpret the solution that we have over here, it says interpret the solution and make to use academic writing. So to make sure to interpret our solution, it's going to be, so we're going to take 20, since we know that 20 is the total hours we worked, and we're going to subtract the hours that we know we worked at lift, which is 7.5. And that's going to be 12.5. So this is lift, this is total, and this is Uber. So to make sure that we did that right, you can take 7.5 times 18. So this is lift. 7.5 times 18. 18 is what you make hourly at lift. That's going to equal 135. And Uber's is 12.5 times 20. So 20 is how much you make hourly at Uber. And that equals 250. And then when you add those two together, you're going to equal 385. So now we know that our hours that we got for Uber and Lyft are both right because they total out to 20 hours, and the total amount earned is 385. And that's for problem 15.